Are you ready to improve your business English? Do you want to speak better at work? Well, then this is the lesson for you. Let's go. Welcome to today's lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to practice 3 business English idioms. These are advanced vocabulary words that will help you speak at work. But don't worry, if you are a beginner or an intermediate, these vocabulary words are also for you as well. The more vocabulary you know, the easier it becomes to speak. In today's lesson, I will explain each of the vocabulary words, each of the idioms. I will give you an example sentence. That way you can understand how to use those idioms. And at the end of the lesson, we will do a mini quiz. I will give you a sentence with a blank space, and I would like you to choose one of the idioms that we are going to learn and complete the sentence. Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's get started with 3 advanced business English idioms. Number 1, my hands are tied. My hands are tied. So this idiom, it means that I am unable to do something. So I can't do something because of maybe a law or a rule. So I can't do it because of a law or a rule. Or I can't do it because it is impossible for me. It's not possible. So if we think about the idiom, my hands are tied, means I can't move them. I can't use them. That means I cannot do something. So in the business sense, we often use it because of the rule or law or a regulation. Maybe in private, we are using it because it's impossible. I can't do it. All right, so my hands are tied. A great example sentence for this is, I'd like to help you, but my hands are tied. Number 2, to learn the ropes. To learn the ropes. This means that you are going to learn the basics of an activity or a job or your profession. So you learn the basics of something. You're going to learn the ropes. You learn the basics of your job or an activity or a task or your profession. A great example sentence for this is, it took me a while to learn the ropes, but I think I got it now. Okay, so one more time. It took me a while to learn the ropes, but I think I got it now. Now, I'm going to include a bonus vocabulary word today, a bonus idiom that is related to learn the ropes. So learn the ropes means I am going to learn something. I'm learning the basics of my job or an activity or my profession. Now, the opposite is I could say, show someone the ropes. Show someone the ropes. That means I'm not learning. I'm going to show. That means I'm teaching. I'm teaching someone how to do something. So learn the ropes, I'm learning. Show someone the ropes, I'm teaching them. Number 3, cut corners. Cut corners. This means you do something very quickly and very cheaply to save money and time. So you're doing something very quick, but you're also doing it. You're not spending a lot of money. You're doing it for very cheaply. You're doing something cheaply. Now, we're doing this to save time and money. But when you cut corners, that means you are compromising the quality. So your quality goes down. So cut corners is a negative business English idiom. It's not good to cut corners because you're doing it too fast, you're not using enough money, and the quality goes down. Now, the opposite of this is by the book. By the book. And in another lesson that I did, which is on my channel, I go over the idiom by the book. So I'll show you, I'll link that video as well. So make sure you check out that lesson as well. It's the opposite of cutting corners. We do something by the book. All right, so a great example sentence for cut corners is, the company cut corners to finish the project on time. Okay, one more time. The company cut corners to finish the project on time. Okay, so we've learned 3 idioms, plus don't forget there was a bonus idiom, so that's a total of 4. Do you understand what each of these idioms mean? Do you understand my example sentences? If not, you have 2 things you can do. You can rewatch the explanation, or you can ask me any questions you have down below. Asking is a great way to study and improve your English. So don't be nervous, don't be shy. Ask any questions you want down below. Now, also, if you think today's lesson is useful, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell. I'm also doing a lot of live lessons recently. These are completely free English live lessons with me. I do them on Thursdays and Saturdays. It's Thursday, 12 noon Japanese Standard Time, and Saturday, 7 a.m. Japan Standard Time. And I'm thinking about increasing the number of live lessons I do. I might be doing some on Sunday as well. So make sure you're watching out for my notifications telling you about these free live English lessons. This is a chance for you to study in real time with me and ask any questions you have. Each lesson, I prepare a topic. I prepare a very, very useful lesson where you can practice speaking English. We do a lot of situational training. That way, when you are out in the real world, it becomes easy to speak English. So make sure you check out my live lessons as well. So next, that brings us to quiz time. This is the active part of the lesson. I am going to give you a sentence. In that sentence, there will be a blank space. I would like you to choose the correct idiom to complete the sentence. Number 1. Once he something, we can trust him with more responsibility. So one more time. Once he something, we can trust him with more responsibility. Which idiom will you use for this sentence? Okay, the correct answer here is once he learns the ropes, we can trust him with more responsibility. That means once he understands, he learns the basics of his job, then we can give him more tasks, more responsibilities. Number 2, to be competitive, the company paid low wages and something on health and safety. What is your answer for this sentence? Which idiom will you choose? All right, the answer for this is to be competitive, the company paid low wages and cut corners on health and safety. That means they didn't follow the health and safety rules completely. Maybe they spent less money. They did things too quickly. So health and safety quality reduced. Number 3, I'd love to come to your party, but I have to work. So my something. What is your answer for this? Okay, the correct answer here is my hands are tied. I'd love to come to your party, but I have to work, so my hands are tied. Number 4, I spent all day something, him something, but he just couldn't get it. What is your answer here? This is a tricky one because there are 2 blank spaces, but it's only one idiom. What is your answer here? And please be careful of your verb tense here. Okay, the correct answer here is I spent all day showing him the ropes, but he just couldn't get it. So this was the bonus idiom. I spent all day showing him the ropes, but he just couldn't get it. That means I spent all day teaching him, but he couldn't understand. He couldn't do it. Okay, so we had 4 questions, and I included the bonus idiom as well in the test. How did you do? Did you get all of these questions right? Did you choose the correct idiom? If not, that's okay. Rewind it and watch it again. And remember, in 1 week, in 2 weeks, in 1 month, come back and watch the lesson again. Do the test again. And let's see if you can remember all of the idioms. It's very important that you're constantly reviewing. Don't just watch the lesson or don't just do the test one time. Do it many times to make sure you understand. All right, so if you liked today's lesson, if you thought these idioms will help you speak at work, will help your business English vocabulary, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. And remember, make sure you look out for my free live English lessons on Thursdays, Saturdays, and coming soon on Sundays. All right, Until the next lesson, see ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today, we studied 3 business English idioms plus a 4th bonus one. If you think today's lesson was useful, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. The notification bell will let you know when I'm doing my live free lessons. Until the next time, see ya.